Welcome back to English Buddy Podcast. I'm Sam.
And I'm Sophia.
Today we're diving into something you'll use almost every day at work, talking about projects in English.
Whether you're updating your team, explaining delays, or asking for help, these phrases will make you sound natural and confident. Let's get started.
So, Sophia, imagine this. You're in an office, maybe working remotely, and you need to update your colleague about a project you're working on together.
Right. Maybe the project is behind schedule or you need some input from them. These conversations happen all the time in English-speaking workplaces.
Exactly. Today's conversation is between two colleagues, Alex and Jamie. Alex is working on a marketing campaign, and Jamie is helping with the design side.
Alex needs to give Jamie an update, but there is a bit of a problem. The project is running late.
Now, before we jump into the conversation, we want to hear from you. If you're finding this helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us create more content for you.
All right, let's listen to the full conversation between Alex and Jamie. Pay attention to how they discuss the project's status, explain problems, and work together to find solutions.
Here's the complete dialogue. Just listen through once to get the overall feel.
Hey, Jamie, do you have a minute? I wanted to give you a quick update on the campaign project.
Sure, Alex. How's it going?
Well, we're making progress, but honestly, we're a bit behind schedule. The content team hasn't finished the copy yet.
Oh, I see. Do you know what's causing the delay?
They've been swamped with other projects. They said they'll have everything to us by Friday, though.
Okay, that's not too bad. Do we need to push back the launch date?
I don't think so. If we get the copy by Friday, we should still be able to launch on time. But I might need you to prioritize the graphics once we have the final text.
Yeah, no problem. I didn't clear my schedule for next week. Just let me know as soon as you get the copy.
Perfect. I really appreciate your flexibility on this.
Of course. We're in this together. Anything else I should know?
Not at the moment. I'll keep you posted if anything changes.
Sounds good. Thanks for the heads up.
All right, now let's break this down line by line. We'll look at the key phrases and expressions you can use in your own work conversations.
Let's start from the top.
Hey, Jamie, do you have a minute? I wanted to give you a quick update on the campaign project.
This is a really polite way to start a conversation at work.
Do you have a minute? Shows you respect the other person's time.
And give you a quick update tells them exactly what you want to talk about. It's clear and professional.
You could also say, "Can I run something by you?" Or, "Do you have time for a quick chat?"
Sure, Alex. How's it going?
Jamie keeps it casual with, "How's it going?" In a work context, this means, "How's the project progressing?"
You might also hear, "What's the status?" Or, "Where are we with this?"
Well, we're making progress, but honestly, we're a bit behind schedule.
This is a great example of giving both good and bad news. We're making progress is positive, but then we're a bit behind schedule, addresses the problem.
Notice the word honestly. It adds a personal, transparent tone. You're being direct, but not harsh. Other ways to say this are, "We're running a little late," or "We've hit a few delays."
Oh, I see. Do you know what's causing the delay?
Jamie asks for more information. What's causing the delay helps understand the root of the problem.
You could also ask, "What's the holdup?" in a more casual setting, or "What's blocking us?"
They've been swamped with other projects. They said they'll have everything to us by Friday, though.
Swamped is a really useful word. It means extremely busy, overwhelmed with work.
And notice how Alex gives a solution right away. They'll have everything to us by Friday. This shows you're on top of the situation. Instead of swamped, you could say really busy or stretched thin.
Okay, that's not too bad. Do we need to push back the launch date?
Pushback means to postpone or delay. It's very common in project management.
Jamie is checking if they need to adjust their timeline. You could also say, do we need to reschedule? Or should we delay the launch?
I don't think so. If we get the copy by Friday, we should still be able to launch on time.
Alex is being optimistic but realistic. We should still be able to shows conditional confidence.
This is much better than saying definitely when you're not 100% sure.
But I might need you to prioritize the graphics once we have the final text.
Here, Alex is making a polite request. I might need you to prioritize is softer than you need to prioritize.
This is really important in English workplace culture. You often make requests sound like suggestions. You could also say, would you be able to focus on, or could you make this a priority?
Yeah, no problem. I didn't clear my schedule for next week.
Jamie agrees and offers a solution. Clear my schedule means to make time available, to cancel or move other commitments.
This shows flexibility and teamwork. You could also say, I can make time for that, or I'll free up some time.
Perfect. I really appreciate your flexibility on this.
Always good to show appreciation. Thanks for your flexibility. Acknowledges that Jamie is being helpful.
Other ways to say thanks are, thanks for being so accommodating, or I'm grateful for your help with this.
Of course. We're in this together. Anything else I should know?
We're in this together emphasizes teamwork. It's a supportive phrase that builds collaboration.
And anything else I should know? Make sure nothing is missed. Very professional.
Not at the moment. I'll keep you posted if anything changes.
Keep you posted means I'll keep you updated regularly. Super common in business English.
You could also say, I'll keep you in the loop, or I'll let you know if there are any updates.
Sounds good. Thanks for the heads up.
Thanks for the heads up means thanks for letting me know in advance. It shows you appreciate the early warning.
This is informal but very natural. You could also say, thanks for the update, or I appreciate you keeping me informed.
Now let's practice some variations. We'll give you different scenarios and you can think about how you would adapt these phrases.
Scenario 1. You need to tell your boss that a report will be late. How would you start that conversation?
You might say, "Hi, Name, do you have a moment? I wanted to update you on the quarterly report. We're running slightly behind, but I'll have it to you by end of day tomorrow."
Good. You're being direct, but also offering a new deadline.
Scenario 2. A teammate asks if you can help with their project, but you're already very busy.
I'd love to help, but I'm pretty swamped this week with the client presentation. Could we look at this next week, or is there someone else who might be available?
Perfect. You're being honest about your workload, but still offering alternatives.
Excellent. You're acknowledging their workload, making a clear request, and explaining why it's important.
Now for scenario 4, you want to check on a project's progress without sounding pushy.
Try, "Hi, Name, just checking in on the website redesign. How's it going? Is there anything I need from you to move things forward?"
Great approach. You're showing interest and offering help, not just demanding updates.
Now let's practice some key phrases. Repeat after me. We're a bit behind schedule. I'll keep you posted. Do we need to push back the deadline? I really appreciate your flexibility. We're in this together.
Great job. The more you use these phrases, the more natural they'll become.
All right, let's wrap up today's episode with the main takeaways.
First, when giving project updates, always balance good news with challenges. Say what's working before mentioning problems.
Second, be specific about timelines and deadlines. Instead of saying soon, say by Friday or next week.
Third, use softening language when making requests. Would you be able to? And I might need you to sound much more collaborative than direct commands.
Fourth, always show appreciation. A simple, I appreciate your help, or thanks for being flexible, goes a long way in building good working relationships.
And finally, keep people informed. Use phrases like, I'll keep you posted and thanks for the heads up to maintain clear communication.
Let's do a quick recap of our most useful phrases from today.
Do you have a minute? We're a bit behind schedule. We're swamped with other projects. Do we need to push back the deadline? I'll keep you posted.
We're in this together.
Thanks for the heads up.
Try using at least 2 or 3 of these phrases this week in your work conversations, or even practice them with a friend.
And remember, nobody expects perfection. What matters is clear communication and being a good team player. That's all for today's episode. If you enjoyed this, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave us a comment about which workplace topic you'd like us to cover next.
Thanks for listening to English Buddy Podcast. Keep practicing, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.